Looking at my article, I started too heavy. Let me show you very briefly what I usually use Screenpresso for. So I've got something that I'd like to talk about. So I'm going to press the print screen button and highlight an area on my screen. Once I've done that, it's in the clipboard. We also have a listing down here of all the ones I've taken recently, actually forever. And down on the tray, there's a little P where I can bring this screen up at any time. But I'm going to click on the one I just did. So there's the screen. Over here are the icons, the controls. What I want is the arrow. And I'm going to draw an arrow on the screen. And maybe I might want another arrow. So I'm going to do a second one, even though for this case I don't need it. Now I'm going to go to the little circle with a letter and click at the end of the first arrow, at the end of the second layer, and you can see the numbers increase. Once I turn everything off to where this is back to a hand, I can actually and move them if they were not exactly where I wanted them to be. And there is always a red dot in the corner, and that dot brings up a edit screen so I can change the color, I can change the number, I can change the font, do all kinds of things like that. So at this point, I have a couple of things that I want to talk about. I have arrows on them, have them numbered so I can, in my Word document or whatever, I can talk about number one, number two. So I'm going to go ahead and save this. I could paste it right now, save it and paste it into like a Word document. And since I'm here doing this, I'm going to click on the thing that I was pointing at. I'm going to do another screen print. So now I have another screen, bring it up, and this is a little tally counter where I can count various things. I can add new ones, and I sometimes use this area as a kind of real short note. I can delete them. I can bump the counters. I can actually type in here. I can reset them all. So I can keep track when I'm doing a process like we've been doing in LinkedIn. I can click on this, bump the counter, and I do that quite often when I'm going to get distracted and I know I'm on count 17. If I reply to somebody, I'm going to come back and say, now where was I? So I can put the 17 here and then move on. So again, I can point at it. There's lots of other things that Screenpresso will do. For example, it will do optical character recognition, where it will take text and turn it, or take an image, and if there's text on it, it will turn it into text, so you have something that's searchable. So that's typically what I do. In the article, you can see that there are lots more things you can do because there's lots more controls. But just pointing some arrows, numbering them, and using them to document something is the day in and day out use. So guys, have a great day.